Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
What are you, prismatic now?
Damn. Oh, God, I'm so fucking tired.
Well, again, like I said, that's what you get for being old.
That's what I get for being old and forcing my and going to play. Oh God, I'm yawning. Crap. Oh, okay. I need to wake myself up. Maybe I should stand up for the whole 2 hours. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, there you guys are. Yeah, 1 minute. What? I'm 2 minutes late. Leave me alone.
You can always get yourself a standing desk.
I have a kitchen table. Not even a kitchen. Well, not really a kitchen table. Hold on. I'm gonna try standing up for a little while because. Belch. Oh God. Anyway. What are we doing? I don't know. Good evening.
It's your show, so we're doing what the hell it is.
I have no late and Leon. What's up, Byron? T Gap. How you doing?
What's going on, everyone?
I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm with that fucking song running through my head, and I'm almost positive I was singing it in my sleep. Okay? So, Frost, that should give you an idea. I'm not even kidding. It's 4:00 in the morning. I'm standing up to go use the bathroom, and the song is there running through my head. Like, what in God? What is going on? Oh Lord. Savvy fucking I'm talking about Dustpoint. Savvy finished her playthrough, and she is 0% of people who got to the panel. She posted a screenshot of it. Why? Because no one's playing the game. Only sadistic individuals.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Dustborn. Didn't see the live streams I did last night and the night before. That I'm
My
going to
guy.
be returning to the nightmare that is Dustborn on Friday night.
I don't know what Dustborn is.
It is imagine a game made by Tumblr for Twitter. Okay, that's what Dustborn is. That's the best way I can describe it. It was inspired. The devs came out and said this. It was inspired by the events, the political events in 2016, where in the game, your words have power. And by that, interesting concept, right? Yes, of course it is. However, you can trigger people or trigger yourself. You can trigger yourself. You can gaslight. One of the abilities, use your words to gaslight someone. You can use your words to sow discord around the people and get them to believe what you want them to believe. It's like these people are evil. And the dialogue is shit. The combat is shit. Even the combat is boring as fuck. Oh my God. The combat, what the few and far between combat, can't even do anything to save this goddamn game. It's just, hey, swing that way, swing that way, swing that way. It's just a good Lord. Look in the mirror and you see yourself as Pax and you vomit into the toilet. Yes. Oh God, if it'll make you eat the bugs. Oh God.
I've been playing South Park: The Stick of Truth.
What about the butthole game?
Oh no, I finished that one.
I finished butthole.
I finished that one a long time ago. So my cousin, for I don't know whatever reason, decided to be generous and give me money to help to upgrade my PlayStation because he wanted me to play Fallout 76 with him. I was like, I don't have I don't have the advanced PlayStation Plus. He's like, fuck it, I came into some money recently, so here you go. There you go. Play now, download now, upgrade it, download it, and play with me. And so I've been using
Fallout 76 costs money?
No. I mean, yes, but you can get it for free
Yeah, like everywhere.
if you have the like the premium PlayStation Plus.
Oh, did I buy it? I guess I bought it then.
I mean, it did cost money at some point.
Yeah, and people actually bought it.
Uh,
Fro-
I bought a
yeah.
second hand from a friend. Like I had
Yeah.
bought, like he didn't want to play it anymore, and so I got it from him for like super cheap. So
Mhm. Frost, IGN gives everything a 7. Like if you're gonna take IGN scores into account, you just gotta cut it in half and still be at a 10. You know, they'll give a game that should be like a 4, they'll give that a 7. To them, a 7 is a mid as fuck game. Oh Lord. I wanted to play it. Well, technically. Dead House, how you doing? I got it for free from Prime. Yeah. Oh, oh, Dead House. Did you with Prime? Did you pick? Did you pick up shit? Suicide Squad. Did you pick up Suicide Squad on Prime Day? Because they were trying to give that fucker away for free. That failure of a game. We can't celebrate. We can't celebrate when a video game fails anymore, Hoshi. We're not allowed. It's
why?
terrible. I don't know because PC Gamer says so.
I don't know who PC Gamer is, nor do I give a shit.
But we're supposed to do as we're told. You know. You remember? Where is it?
What? Just
Don't
like
ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
You are not allowed to criticize the failure of a massive game. We have to care about the devs who spent 8 years on a game and millions of dollars in development. They worked hard on these games, guys. Huh? They worked
I
hard. We're supposed to give them a chance. Stop putting out shit games. Stop putting out shit games and you will succeed. Just look at Black Myth Wukong. Just look at, I don't know, Stellar Blade. Oh, look at First Ascended. Fun, popular games that just continually rise in popularity. I would say look at Helldivers 2, but they shit the bed.
I really want to get Black Myth Wukong.
I do too, but I had to make a choice. I had to choose between Black Myth Wukong playing the Monkey Man. I want to play it. Looks fun, but you understand.
I also really like Souls games. So
Space Marine 2 comes out in like a week. All right.
I
And
know.
I'm sorry, but Death to the Xenos, Purge the Unclean.
Look. I may
Blood
play
for the Blood
D&D,
God!
but I actually don't play Warhammer. So
I don't care. Well, that's fine. That's fine with you. Somebody
no, I
asked
mean,
me,
it's not that I don't want to. It's just look, I only have enough money for one expensive hobby. All right.
bingo. See, that's my whole point. That's my whole thing. I had to choose. It's like $70 for Black Myth Wukong or $70 for Space Marine 2.
You can only get it on Steam or on digital download, right? You can't get a physical copy of that game, can you?
Of what?
Black Myth Wukong.
I don't know.
I tried. I looked on GameStop. You definitely can get it from GameStop. That's for sure.
Physical copy of Black Myth Wukong. Let's see. Can we get a physical copy? Nope, doesn't look like it. Why isn't there a physical disc copy of Black Myth Wukong? I don't know.
Is this technically an indie? Is this technically an indie game?
The studio that's doing it, this is their first actual video game. What they've done, as far as I know, mobile games. You know, which kind of had a lot of people going, "Oh, what's this all about?" But I just
so technically, it's kind of an indie game, kind of.
Skulls for the Scroll Throne, Blood for the Blood God. Oddly enough, Steve, I'm going to do Luna Wolves when I'm able to customize my colors for my Space Marines. I'm going to do the original Luna Wolves from Horus Heresy. That's my choice because I read the book and I just buddy of mine let me borrow a bunch of the books and I read them. And yes, you think it's a AA game? Stellar Blade is fun, and the jizzle physics.
Oh, I bet you there are definitely some jizzle physics in that.
It's very distracting. The game is very distracting, especially when you're climbing up and down ladders. You just go, ooh. Quite a few times I had to pause my game. It's like, all right, fan service time. Bam, 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 bam. But yes, it is actually Dead House. Stellar Blade, it's fun. The combat is fun, and it has an actual story, a fun story. So yeah, yep. Stellar Blade is worth the price of admission for sure, and it has replayability. And apparently, they've been putting out like free outfits. So yeah, that are very scantily clad. Yeah. Oh God, Amanda Stenberg came out and did a fucking Instagram video blaming the racist and toxic fans for criticizing the Acolyte. It's like you're a cunt and nobody's gonna care about you in a month. Shut up. I don't even.
I'm
I
not
tried
surprised.
watching it. It's like no, I'm not.
I was waiting for her because I've been watching everybody else's like reviewing the people who have been basically crying about the Acolyte's cancellation.
Cry me a river.
I'm surprised it took so long for her to come up with something. Because remember, she had a diss track ready to go.
What a cunt. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait. You're gonna get your video demonetized. The live stream's not monetized. I don't care. She's a cunt. So do ba-do ba-do ba-do.
What are you about to play? What are you about to play her thing?
Fuck no.
Why
not? No. I've suffered enough over the past 2 nights with bullshit. What's up, Siani? I've suffered enough for the past 2 nights playing Dustborn. I need a break. So I would rather watch something a little more entertaining, like Grizzly's new video. Have you watched it? Of course you probably have, because you fucking watch everything before Wednesday night.
Sir,
this one's 9 minutes.
Give me some credit. All right. I've been busy. All right.
Busy. Oh. Oh God. Oh, shut. Commercial. Sorry. Anyway. Have you heard about I did a video on this just now, and I never wanted to be at home so much during the day because this information broke like earlier in the day and shit. So you're aware that Star Wars Outlaws is the
I post about people like playing the game.
Early access. The early access is going on right now. So you know the people that spent $100 or $120 for early access.
I'm guessing they want refunds
in a single player fucking game. That's the problem I've had with it since the beginning. It's a like early access in a single player game. Sorry.
Something tells me they're wanting refunds.
Well, I think they have a good reason because apparently there was a bug on the PS5 version that people are running into where Ubisoft patched it, and in order to get unstuck, you got to start over. There are people that put 5, 6, 7 hours into the game already and say, "Sorry, you need to start over."
Fuck that.
I'm sorry.
Dude.
I shouldn't laugh, but you know.
No. Look,
hold on. I shouldn't laugh, but I bought Anthem day 1. I bought No Man's Sky day 1, and I fucking bought Cyberpunk 2077 day 1. I have the right to laugh because I did that. Okay.
I also
I played those fucking dumpster fire of games.
I also bought Avengers day 1.
Oh,
so
now,
surprisingly, the game worked pretty damn well. Had it not been,
who wants to play as Kamala Khan? It's the name of the game is Avengers.
No.
But we're gonna play as Kamala Khan.
Let me fucking tell you. Once you actually it's not as like you really want to play as Kamala like during the beginning and the end of the game. Most of the game you do actually get to play as the other Avengers, and most of the fun comes from playing the online version where you get to go out and play with your friends. Like they don't force you to play certain characters when you're playing online. So. And like every character gets their own special chapter, like so it's not just her.
Okay,
I will give the game full credit about that. It's not just her.
Until they shut down the servers like a year and a half into it.
I know, but I actually really enjoyed that game.
Surprisingly, of the live service model.
The problem, like not a problem. I really enjoyed because like me and my friends were like. We played the team of the Avengers, and we all picked our favorite characters, and that's what we fucking played. We're the same type of people who go and grinded hours and hours on Destiny. So, playing a Destiny like Marvel's Avenger game was no biggie to us.
Oh, hey,
Like,
wait to what's the Marvel's game coming out? There's a
I don't
Marvel.
know.
There's a 6v6 arena shooter coming out.
Oh,
Hero shooter.
yeah,
What is
you
that?
mean like like the Overwatch thing?
Yeah, it's like Marvel's
Yeah,
Overwatch. That's
yeah, no, I'm not playing that. I don't play PvP games. Like, I really
rivals.
don't. I don't care for PvP games that much, if I'm being
Initial release
honest.
date December 4th, 2024. When's it coming? PvP
Uh,
shooter. Is it coming to consoles? Of course it is eventually. It's only on Steam.
I saw that people like were already breaking the game with certain characters like Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan of the continuous PvP format. Because
If you're doing it,
I like cooperative online play more so than PvP because I don't like people trying to ruin my game while I'm trying to play the damn
Space
game.
Marine 2, baby. Sorry. Yep.
Um,
Online co-op.
like
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I know,
I'm
but
gonna
I
have to. I'm
really
gonna have to find friends. I'm gonna have to find friends.
you have
Okay.
friends?
I said I'm gonna have to find friends that play. That are gonna play Space Marine 2.
I'll get it eventually because I have a couple friends who do want to play the game. I just like I really want to play Black Myth Wukong. I really do.
Yeah.
It seems like such a fun game. And I love single player like RPGs. That's my jam. That's my go-to. Um but honestly, Dead House, I didn't mind the repetitiveness. Now, only time I reminded it, like I didn't mind the game for us, at least for me, the gameplay loop was fun. Like, going around playing as the Hulk, smashing shit. I enjoyed it. It was the problem that I ran into with the Marvel's Avengers game is the same issue that I ran into Destiny. I played the fuck out of it so much that we reached the top of the leaderboard. Like when you get your gear so high that there's nowhere higher to go until they start releasing DLC. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how much I enjoyed it. I played it like so much that like it got to the point where the reason why it became repetitive is because like we just got so powerful so quickly.
I
Like
want to. There's a part of me. I loaded it back up. I loaded Destiny 2 back up, and I did the preliminary stuff for whatever. What expansion are they on right now?
oh, I have no fucking idea,
Whatever
dude.
the end game.
Dude, I haven't
The
played.
final shape. Final shape. They brought Cade back. Cade 6 is in it. I'm like, yes, but I can't play it. I can't play any of the missions because I haven't bought the final shape. It's like, do I want to? No, I do, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait.
I haven't played
Because Space
Destiny
Marine
till they
2.
gave you like the dark powers. That's the last time I played Destiny.
Yeah, they've done so much. All the sunsetting shit. It genuinely left a bad taste in my mouth because there were a couple of planets that, a couple of zones that I really really enjoyed playing.
I one thing I don't like about Destiny is
The sunsetting.
they're constantly taking planets and moons away. Why not just leave it
Yes,
all on one map?
that's the sunsetting. That's the sunset. They're sunsetting stuff.
Oh,
Sunsetting
I didn't.
gear, sunsetting guns, sunsetting zones. It's too much to handle. It's like motherfucker.
I did enjoy fighting Maestro, and I like another thing. I was like, I know
See you
you were
later,
talking about
Byron.
this. I know you were talking about this.
What's that?
Like on one of your videos previously, like I think it was like the video directly after our last live stream. You were talking
Okay.
about how I had to make a point about Alien Romulus that there was no message in the movie. I actually found
Oh yeah.
there wasn't. I feel like they weren't really pushing a message in the game, which I enjoy. I mean,
What in
so
Destiny?
like no in Avengers.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
well, I'm getting to a point because the Dead House responded. He said they enjoyed fighting a Maestro. I said well, I said there was no progressive message, and they focused on telling good stories. Like, surprisingly, the game actually had good stories,
Okay.
which is I mean, again,
I never
the
played it, so
problem I think
I can only go off of what I heard. Stuff I heard.
the problem I found is that like I think there was too many bugs, and I
Mhm.
only ran into one bug the entire time I was playing the game, which I guess I just got lucky. I got stuck whenever like it was like right before you find out Captain America is still alive, because the entire base of the game is that everybody thinks he's dead.
Mhm.
And like something was happening. There was a mission we had to go on, and my game glitched, and for some reason I couldn't progress by talking. Like the button prompt to talk to the person who starts the quest, uh, would not like prompt, and so I had to wait for like it took me like a week. I had to take a week break from playing the story mode because when they updated it, it fixed it and it was all good. So the entire week that I was waiting, we just played online mode.
And you didn't have to restart your entire game?
No, they fixed it.
Sorry.
Square Enix is pretty good about fixing shit. I rarely have issues with Square Enix games.
Yes, they definitely think Kamala Khan is more pop. Kamala Khan is not a popular character. You know, no matter how hard they try, no matter what they do, no. And I think a lot of the discourse surrounding the game is that it was called Avengers, but you're playing, you know, again, I only know about the game from what I've heard from people who did play it. Some people said that the multiplayer was fun.
It was. I
Yeah.
genuinely enjoyed the multiplayer.
The skins, they had skins attached to telephone plans. Like what? They had skins based on Verizon, like on based on cell phone plans. What version of Kamala Khan did they have?
Oh, the good one.
The original Stretch Armstrong version?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had the Marvel fangirl who was it's not really
Yeah.
stretching. It's like polymorph. It's not technically stretching, so it's not a ripoff of Mr. Fantastic.
Of course
It's
it
like,
is. That's what it looked. I mean, just come on, man.
She doesn't stretch. She can change the shape of her body by like she can increase or decrease the size of her body. That's really all it is. Like she doesn't actually have. It's not really stretching. Okay, it is stretching powers, but it is not at the same time. I don't know. It's hard to say, but it was the better version. I know who Stretch Armstrong is. It was some toy that was back in
It
the
was some toy
back in the 1800s.
Oh, oh shit!
You know where Kilt's from.
Oh, hardy har fucker! God damn, I'm fucking old. Oh man. Tick tock, tick tock.
But yeah, no, I genuinely enjoy like me and my friends enjoyed squatting up. We all had our characters. Like I played Hulk, and another friend of mine played he relentlessly played Captain America because he loved doing the hand-to-hand combos and throwing the shield around. Like the shield physics were pretty good. The movement was pretty good. And even if for people who were like you would think that being out not being able to fly, like it's like if you played as Hulk, you know, you can't fly, which like Iron Man fly and then Thor could fly. It really didn't like disadvantage a player for not being able to fly. Like, you know, everybody had their own things. Like, so Cap had like a little kind of like had a really good like able to jump and had a lot of acrobatics. He can bounce off walls, and Hulk was just able to jump really high. So when they put a ceiling cap, so it didn't really matter if you could fly or not.
Yeah.
So like they didn't really fuck with anybody. Like anybody's like gameplay. Like I said, the online gameplay, and what I really wish is like I started playing it later. One thing I missed, I'm sad that we didn't get to have whenever, like when the game was like really popular amongst my friends, we were playing it. Is like nowadays in the game you could like do combos with like your teammates. Like you can actually have like certain prompts where like if you press the right buttons, you and your teammates could do combos on super like bigger enemies. Which I thought they actually added a lot of cool stuff to the game later on. It's just sad that like I guess they figured it as a loss. I don't know what happened to it. I enjoyed playing it, so.
Let's see. Concord currently has 186 people playing. I'm curious. Let's see what is out there. Valorant. Steam charts. How many people are playing Valorant? Is Valorant even on? I thought Valorant was on Steam.
Oh,
No, this is active
the
player.
story of a girl.
Motherfucker. What?
I was making a joke.
Story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
There you go.
It looks so in photographs. Absolutely never. Oh God, 33 people are playing Dustborn, and I bet they're all streamers. Oh no, it's the dev team plus 2 streamers. Oh my God, I am going to play that game all the way to the end.
What,
One way or
Dustborn?
another. Yes, Dustborn. I heard the Guardians of the Galaxy game, its popularity suffered because of the Avengers game.
I never played it, so
see, ta-da!
no, it's not.
fun,
It's
and
not
it was
because of that. It's just because I had other games that I was playing that I probably was like. I think came around the same time as like Doom Eternal came out, and I was playing Doom Eternal. Or I don't know. There was other games that I was playing that,
Doom Dark
and
Ages.
also like I'm not a big Guardians fan. I don't hate the
No.
Guardians. It's just I'm not as big as a Guardians fan as I am as an Avengers fan. You know, the biggest draw, and I mean obviously this is not a shock to anybody, but the biggest draw of that game for me was getting to play as the Hulk.
No.
So
Oh, why does everyone hate fan fiction? Shall we go on that tangent? The reason why people hate fan fiction is because it comes from Tumblr.
oh yeah,
Okay?
so I was actually watching a video earlier today about talking
Mhm.
about why people that like someone had mentioned that the reason why people who like the Acolyte don't care about the lore is because they are they're fan fiction like creators, or they're probably people who enjoy fan fiction, and to them like fan fiction doesn't like I mean, for them, fan fiction lets them create the story as they want. And it says be damned with the lore. And like from what I've been learning is that basically Leslie Headland took the Raylo fan fiction and made it into the took it and made it into the Acolyte.
It's Star Wars fan fiction, but no, it's because Tumblr. Because on Tumblr, everyone's gay, everyone's sleeping with each other, and that's the whole thing. And it invaded the mainstream, and it's nonsensical. It's terrible. Like the vast majority
I
of
don't
it.
even know what Tumblr is.
You lucky soul. Well, it's not all on Tumblr anymore. I'm just saying the reason why there's the fan fiction leaves a bad taste in people's mouth is because should I have said because of Tumblr? Is that what I should have said? Because of Tumblr. I'm not saying that all fan fiction is bad, but you know what? What was it? 50 Shades of Grey was originally Twilight fan fiction, and it's shit. You also, I love you too, Siani. No, I couldn't care less about fan fiction. It doesn't bother me. It's just when you try to push it into the mainstream and you start shipping people. I can't believe I'm even using that word. Oh my God. When you turn fan fiction into mainstream in Star Wars, and yeah. So,
I mean, then you get the Acolyte.
Well, Siani, don't let that nonsense bother you.
We're not saying it's like you directly.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, understand 100% what you're saying, Siani. Don't let that nonsense bother you. Write what you want. Write what you want to write. Put your stories out there, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, I've read good fan fiction in the past. Like back whenever like Avatar: The Last Airbender had ended, I had come across some random fan fiction pages, like a website, because I was trying to see if there was more to the story, like if the creators had made like comic books or anything like that, which they hadn't yet because the show had just ended, and or at least if they had, I hadn't found them, and I thought I was finding like scripts or something like that for the new story, but it turned out to be fan fiction, and I actually genuinely enjoyed it. So I'm not saying fan fiction is bad. I'm just saying like they can be when it comes to people like believing their fan fiction so hard that they believe. What?
It's just no. the question was asked, why does fan fiction get a bad rap? That is unfortunately why. That's it.
Well, they believe it's so hard that they refuse to believe it's not canon in their
Okay.
head, from what I'm
Right here.
understanding.
The problem there is you just is, you know, in general, the good stuff is 25. I would 25%. I would go with the low 25, low 20%. The rest of it is just, yeah. If you're writing good stuff, write good stuff. Keep practicing, keep writing. Don't let the nonsense bother you. If I let nonsense bother you, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel.
Look, if you enjoy doing something, don't ever let anyone tell you not to do it.
Exactly. That's it. Oh. Joshua, nerds have been shipping characters since the dawn of nerddom. Okay.
Yeah, that's never going to go away.
Shipping is nothing new. It's just so
in the mainstream now.
Shipping is nothing new. However, what it's becoming in modern, it's become shipping for the modern audience. Shipping that doesn't make sense based on what's there, or they make canonically heterosexual characters homosexual, and in putting them in situations where, you know, it doesn't make sense. You want to ship characters, okay, make it make sense. That's where all the negative is this to renew the Acolyte part? Yes, Gerald, I want them to renew the Acolyte. I want to see how much worse it can get.
I'd rather them not butcher Star Wars.
Come on. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue to beat the dead horse and serve you burnt turkey for Christmas. Now we're moving on to New Year's Eve, where they're going to send the turkey up into the sky, blow it up, and then serve you some more of the leftovers. That's where we're at. Oh Lord, I think the whole shipping thing started many years ago, in the early days of the interwebs, when someone made that the audio recording of Spock and Captain Kirk, took a whole bunch of audio lines from the original Star Trek original series and mixed them together to make them sound like they were having sex. Okay, that's where the shipping, that's where it all started, and it was hilarious. And then
anime happened.
And then anime happened. And then something happened where, you know, we continue to make jokes about it, and people got upset. Don't make jokes about it. It's like, no, we're going to make jokes about everything. You know, make jokes about everything. It's what we do. Well, that's what I do.
And then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, thanks. I wasn't ready for that. Oh shit.
I mean, it's a pretty simple joke, but you know.
I know. Oh.
I'll take my jokes. I get to my laughs where I get them.
Ta-da.
I had my players dying the other night. I can't remember what the hell it is I did, but I did something stupid at the table and it made them laugh. So hey, that's a win. If I can make my players laugh, that's a win.
Joshua, Star Wars has always been a soap opera. It was a space opera. The original trilogy was a space opera.
Your father.
It was about family problems. Come on now. No, they didn't turn Star Wars into a soap opera. It was a soap opera. It was a sci-fi soap opera. Oh, bum, 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 bum. Yay, Siani, you're inspiring people. Plus, I like look, Siani, keep writing. Okay, so because the ideas that I've seen you put down in what is it, the writer room are good. I like them.
Siani, if it makes you feel any better, I am running a homebrew campaign, which is technically just fan fiction. It's a personal. Well, it's not. I mean, it's not really a fan fiction, but it's still a story that I have written. But I mean, like I mix stuff. Like I let my writing is inspired by like comic books I've read or animes I've watched. It's a kind of fan fiction. It's not like, I mean, what is D&D but just like more nerd fan fiction.
That's what role-playing games are. Joshua, people shout on the prequel trilogy because it wasn't good. It had moments. The delivery, the acting, the line delivery was flat half the time. and midichlorians. So yeah, I mean, we criticize shit all the time, dude. We've been criticizing, we've been arguing, like all the shit that we do online, all the videos that we do, what Nerd Ride, what Friday Night Tights, the Real BBC. This is shit that we've been doing since we discovered the fandoms. We just did them at the game stores on the weekends, or when we go play Friday Night Magic, we'd be arguing about all this other shit. It's just now it's out in the mainstream. It's more broadcast out there. That's the only difference. Nothing has changed. It's just now we're getting called racist, sexist, and misogynist for it, when all we would ever do is yell and scream and argue about
we've been debating on movies and who would kick each other's asses before the internet existed.
Oh God, yes. Like so yeah.
It's in the public. It's in the public.
It's in the mainstream. So, and now all of a sudden the mainstream doesn't seem to understand that yes, nerds can sit there and yell and scream and curse each other out and have these massive arguments and go, all right, see you next week, and be friends. So that's the confusing part to all these people. It was like, no, dude, we've been doing this shit like forever. Oh, I'm not trying. No. Like I said, you got to take a breath sometimes, Siani. That's it.
What you got some writer's block?
No. Siani was bothered by some of the discourse and shit, so it's okay. Yeah, lots of fights. Yeah,
what
you're gonna run into that. You're gonna run into, somebody's gonna say something, catch you at the bad time, catch you on a bad moment, and it's just gonna bother you more than it actually should. It's those moments you just gotta take a breath and go, fuck Twitter.
Like I said, don't ever let it, if you enjoy doing something and you're not hurting anybody,
do it.
Don't fuck them. Don't care. Who cares?
Do it. Just do it. If you have writer's block, you have a good PC, go play go play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Go play the original. Like something Thor Pirate Software, one of his shorts like is about if you're ever hitting a block. Let's say you're a writer, and in your case, you're writing about vampires and whatnot. Go immerse yourself in that environment, in that genre. Like if you're a musician, you play rock. And you're hitting a block, go listen to some music. If you're a game developer, go play a game. If you're a writer, go immerse yourself. I thought that was, and I thought it was some good advice. It makes sense. If you're writing about vampires and stuff, go immerse yourself in something that's dealing with vampires. And of course, I'm always going to recommend Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the first game, the original, because it's fantastic. Pokes a dead body. Poked a vampire. It's not that. It shouldn't be that. I think it's like $10 on Steam. No, not Twilight. No, not Twilight. No. Go watch Lost Boys. Go watch Nosferatu, or what other good ones out there? Oh, Kindred the Embraced. Unfortunately, a single season because the main character, the Prince of the City, died in a motorcycle accident because the dumbass didn't put a helmet on. But Kindred the Embrace, that's an old TV show on Fox. It was based in the World of Darkness, White Wolf's World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade. Yes, I do. That's another one I definitely recommend if you can find it. By whatever means you think and you find it. Definitely watch. If you're a fan of the vampire genre, then Kindred the Embrace was just fantastic. Another one. It's just, it's fantastic. I loved it. And then Van Helsing. Oh, you mean the one with
Hugh Jackman?
With Hugh Jackman?
That's a good movie. I like that movie. I don't care what you say.
It's a little over the top campy, but there's nothing wrong with that. If that's
I thought it was genuinely a good fun movie.
Platform Oblivion. If you're talking about Bloodlines, that's on PC. It should be on Steam. Kindred the Embrace is a TV show. Vampire Hunter D is another good one. Another fantastic anime. If you go back and watch the original.
Actually, if you ever curious about animes that have been remade that are better than the originals because they follow the manga, Hellsing Ultimate and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That was definitely something I liked with the Masquerade. The Prince of the City, the coteries and the different rules you had to follow and all the politics with Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, that made the setting different from other vampire settings. You know, lots of fun. Vampire
Yeah.
Night. Not
You'll
familiar
have
with that.
if you
Oh,
like. Like I said, I mean,
yeah,
if you
Dark
haven't.
Shadows. His name was Knight, right?
Oh, I
He
never
was
watched Vampire D.
no. I think it's Dark Shadows. Underworld's Underworld's good for a lot of reasons.
No, Underworld and Underworld 2 are genuinely good movies.
But no, I think Forever Night. That's the one. Forever Night. He's a detective. He's a vampire, and he's a detective. And yeah, that was an interesting. What was it? 80s or 90s?
I don't know.
It was one of them. You know, when we used to actually watch television on the TV at a very specific time, because if you didn't watch it at a
Or when you
specific
fall,
time,
or
you
whenever you
missed
fall asleep, and then like 2 o'clock in the morning, you woken up by the end, you watch a theme song.
it. Yeah, you saw that meme too, huh?
It's not a meme, sir. That was a way of life.
Yes, because Toonami was amazing. Oh man, I know. No, there was another one. I think it was pretty much like similar budget. With he was a werewolf, and at one point he got captured. Not captured, but some doctor or reporter or something was doing a video on him, and he changed into a werewolf on camera, and it was like all kinds of other stuff. And like the end of the episode, he was using a magnet on the VHS tape to erase it all. That's the number one thing I remember from that one. May 5th,
Oh.
1992. Good Lord.
It's
Yeah,
not
I've
for
been watching.
everybody, but if you really want to go, like I said, if you really want to go to vampire anime, Hellsing Ultimate, great.
Hellsing?
Hellsing Ultimate.
I know I got the first issue of the manga, first volume.
Yeah, if you want to watch Hellsing as the anime, go watch Hellsing Ultimate. The original anime wasn't bad. It didn't follow the manga as closely. So Hellsing Ultimate did what Full Metal Alchemist did and made like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but with Hellsing Ultimate. So,
Speaking of anime, we started watching Chainsaw Man this past weekend. And yeah, the executive producer discovered that what's his motivation? He wants to touch boobs. What? It's hilarious. I love it. I gotta wait till this weekend to keep watching it because both of them want to watch it. So yeah, some good shit. It was pretty easy to catch up to the point where I'm in the anime that's just past the manga that I've read up to.
Oh, another good vampire anime. Is recently new, but I enjoyed it. Was Cyrus of the Jaeger. I think it was like a Netflix anime. I'm not sure. It's about this guy who's like family, like his family. He's a descendant of a werewolf family, but like it's not like traditional werewolves that you know of. Like it's like he gets buffs, I guess, from his bloodline, and the vampires wiped out all of his bloodline. And it's based around World War I too, as well, which I do think it was a pretty good anime. But that's just my opinion. You're welcome to have your own.
Yeah. I just clicked on I saw that today, Deadhouse. 9 anime is still there. I clicked on it because I saw the report, everybody talking about it, but so you didn't like Buffy? Did you watch Angel? I thought Angel was fantastic. I didn't watch Buffy, but I did watch Angel.
I never watched Buffy or Angel.
I became thoroughly addicted to it. I couldn't watch Buffy because I watched the movie, and it's just like, really? But apparently, fantastic show. But I enjoyed Angel more. Let's see. See, there you go. Could watch Angel over and over again. So let's see. Should we watch Grizzy? Oh, we should watch Grizzy. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Like, y'all. Come on. Broke down crying about the Acolyte tonight. I've been
that pink.
grieving privately for days. Oh, the show means more to me than words can say. Really?
Should have watched it more.
Like, you should have got more people to watch it, you know? Let's watch some cringe. Oh, we've been talking about things we enjoy too much. Oh, that's too loud.
Whoa, hold on now. I don't know if that music is safe to play with that. That's some
I don't
Celine
get
Dion
dude.
shit right there.
Okay. Oh no, they'll copyright the stream. They'll take the money from the stream for that. They'll take the ad revenue from the stream. Oh no. Anyway, stream's not monetized. Fine.
Why girls
Oh.
have fun things for the girlies?
Leslie Headland was.
What the fuck
Why
did she?
can't the girls have fun things for the girlies?
You do. You have the Notebook. Okay. Like why? What? You know,
Leslie Headland was so dedicated as a fan of Star Wars.
a fan of Star
No.
Wars? Sure. Right. Right.
Danny Jacinto did such an amazing job, and you canceled his show on his birthday.
It's definitely
I
Okay,
can't tell that
dude
dude's
is-
actually serious or if he's just doing. I really can't fucking tell if that's satire or if he's being serious.
I think it's being a little hyperbolic. A little bit. I mean,
because incels didn't like two people of color holding
oh god, this one again. Oh god.
I'll be
Oh,
right back.
incels didn't like two people of color holding hands. Oh yes. I think I saw someone post today that's like, look, what was he said? Like, if you're claiming that there were so many people that didn't like the show that got it canceled, that would mean the massive target demographic did not want to watch the show. Why aren't you catering to your target demographic, the people that are going to spend the money and watch the show and keep it from being canceled? But nah, we're going to ignore the people who have kept it alive, kept the expanded universe going, kept going to the conventions dressed as Jedi, kept going to the conventions dressed as Slave Leia, giggity. And we're going to ignore all of them and do something new because we want the modern audience.
hands. They've hit the second tower.
What? Congrats, bigots, you won. How does it feel? How does it feel, Hoshi? Hello?
You know what? You know what you should show them is that video I sent you earlier today
Oh god.
from
which
how
one?
it should have ended. How it should have ended.
Oh god. I might bring that up. Oh lord. I'll bring that up.
Dude, the comments on that video are fucking hilarious. Like people trying to defend the acolyte so hard on that section. God, it's so fucking funny.
This is so pathetic. This is exactly what. Oh, this is exactly what these right-wing incels wanted, and now they get to celebrate. I'm so disappointed in Star Wars right now.
You know what's funny is that I don't swing either left or right when it comes to political views because I don't believe in either side of the fence, and I still hated the acolyte.
I
Like,
know.
I
It's
don't-
almost like
I
the
don't
nonsense that they're spitting out is bullshit.
like I don't vote because I think it's retarded. Like because I mean I don't think voting itself is retarded. I think the candidates we have is retarded. I don't like either choice, so I choose. And also, I'm not registered to vote because I don't want a jury duty, so I don't care. I really don't care about politics. So this whole right wing incel thing, like if I'm being called an incel, at least call me the proper term and not accusing me of being like a conservative or a right
You're a
wing.
bigot. You're a bigot. Just admit it. You're a bigot. Just admit it.
Look. If anyone,
That was
also
the version.
Siani, if anyone wants to vote, please, by all means, go vote. I don't care if you vote. I just don't care enough to vote, is what I'm saying. I really don't care.
Can we get back to the video? Because I
No.
don't care.
To anyone celebrating the acolyte getting canceled, seriously, off.
Whoa!
Are you such a coward that you can't say fuck on your video? Pussy.
Eric Voss of the New Rock Stars is pissed. Could it be
Oh,
because he has
no.
been successfully exposed as a paid Disney shill?
Just go to any Star Wars celebration or even Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland or Disney World, and you will know that Star Wars under Disney is as popular, if not more popular, than it ever was.
No. No.
If that was the
Like,
case, then Star Wars Galaxy Edge was what it's called.
Galaxy,
No,
was it Galaxy's Edge or whatever the fuck that little that cruise thing would have succeeded more. The Acolyte would not have failed. Ahsoka would have had better views. So no, I'm sorry, it's not. Like, it's just where are you getting this information from, good sir? Out of your ass. That would be it. You're pulling it out of your ass.
And he's now been exposed to the point that he feels the need to come out and defend himself.
Disney does not pay for reviews. That is a myth. But
Oh, here we
sounds
go
like
again.
sounds like a lie.
Let's go ahead and repeat this for everyone who they say every video is someone's first, right? So you are absolutely 100% correct. Disney, Ubisoft, all the developers, all these different studios, they do not pay for reviews because that's kind of shady as shit. That's
quick
illegal.
thing. I might cut out for a second. My computer is doing a mandatory driver update. It's doing a mandatory driver update. It shouldn't take. If I do cut out, it's like it shouldn't take but like a few seconds.
Okay, that's all right. But I'm gonna go on my little spiel here for the moment. Thank you very much for interrupting me, you son of a bitch. No, Disney does not pay for reviews. They don't, right? They do not hand you a check. They do not pay. However, there is a reason why it's called access media, because you get little goodie bags, you get gifts, you get early access to the first 4 episodes of The Acolyte before anybody else so that you can review them first, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Those are the things you get. You get all expense paid trip from the fucking UK to Los Angeles to check out to play Star Wars Outlaws for 4 fucking hours. And then they ship you off to Disney and take you on a little cruise out over the water to look at some whales. That is what you get. No, technically you are not paid, but you are given favors. You are given little gifts. So eat a dick, you disingenuous fuck. Anyway. Wine and dine in 69 years.
what they do is they give access to.
You're fucking admitting it, you stupid shit. Oh, God. Sorry. They don't pay you, but they give you a lot of free stuff. Holy gee. Like, does he not understand that his statement right here, we're going to back that up just a little bit. This statement, look at this smile. Can't you trust that smile? His fucking statement shatters his argument completely. My God. Like,
Disney does not pay for reviews. That is a myth. But what they do is they give access to influencers and
look, he admitted it.
Journalists,
which includes flying you there, wining you and dining you, giving you very good lodging and early access to the press premiere of the show. Pretty much
paying for it.
A free vacation, and throw in some free passes to Galaxy's Edge. Why not?
and people have accused that access of being a form of payment or
Because it is, you disingenuous tit.
influence. When in reality, Disney has always made it clear we don't really care if you give negative reviews of our stuff.
Oh boy, I dare you to be honest in your fucking review. I dare you to give a negative review on anything Disney flies you out for or Ubisoft flies you out for, because you will never ever get that kind of treatment again, because you need that early access. You need that for your channel, for your fucking little ego, you narcissist tit. I'm okay.
Tell them how you really feel.
Oh, I'm all right. Oh boy. Okay.
We just don't want you to engage in like toxic bullying.
I just came around to say hello.
La, 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 la.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
Oh God, I just got like
Do you own your
some.
own
Oh,
home
for
in
fuck's sake.
Louisiana, but still rent your electricity
Ba-doo,
for a
ba-doo,
limited
ba-doo.
time?
Hey, hold on, wait.
Ba-doo.
Pause it. Wait. Oh,
You
I
got
was
what?
I was gonna teach you how to skip unskippable ads. I was gonna teach you that.
Are you
but
fucking behind or something? Are you
No, I'm not
delayed?
behind.
Are you delayed?
Am-
Because I had
No, I
skipped it
shouldn't
like
be.
forever ago.
I mean, you're also being the video is like really super like.
Dead House, you got. He's either a complete moron or thinks he thinks his audience is. That's what it is. I don't think these people are stupid, but bring out the Cajun seasoning. I just cannot stand this fucking. We're not paid. We're not paid. They don't care if we give negative reviews. Oh, you keep telling yourself that, you sweet summer child. You go ahead and keep on believing that and see where it gets you, hon. Oh, you give one negative review and you out the party. You ain't in the club no more. You can't take back those negative reviews, son. So you got to stay in line. You got to follow the script. You got to keep on playing that little game if you want to keep on getting that early access, honey.
Now, I was fortunate to meet Leslie Headland at a press event hosted by...
Fortunate? Fortunate. That's not a word I would use, but okay. Oh my goodness. Like we have all the...
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
It definitely does not mean what you think it means. I think you're on a delay or something.
Lucasfilm in May. The invite list included content makers that Headland had come across during...
It took you that long to respond, like 3 seconds to respond.
I was looking away from the screen, sir. I'm doing shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's called multitasking.
Multitasking. My brain is a constant state of multitasking. Oh, good old fake. Anyway.
During her research and creators she felt were more fair in their Star Wars coverage. To be clear, not
shills.
More fair.
Shills. Uniformly positive, just fair.
Oh, not universally positive, just fair. And who decides in this instance what's fair coverage and what's fair criticism?
That would be Disney.
According to what Eric Voss just said, Leslie Headland makes that decision.
The invite list included content makers that Headland had come across during her research and creators she felt were more fair in their Star Wars coverage.
And surprise, surprise, everyone in this clip here loved the Acolyte and has passionately defended it. Some of them you will even see here shortly in this very video.
Of course, they are the usual suspects. They are the regular shills that appear every single time. You've heard the latest one, huh? Don't you dare criticize these kids in Skeleton Crew. How dare you? So
I was here
every ounce of criticism. That is the preliminary gaslighting. Preliminary defense for this show. There's kids in it, so you have to like it. If you criticize any part of the show, you're attacking children and you're a filthy man. Like, fuck off. That joke.
This meeting included something that often happens at these events, a group photo with everybody, including Leslie Headland and even Dave Filoni. And now looking back, I think it was well-intentioned and a wonderful experience, but that particular photo backfired just a bit.
Backfired just a bit. You announced to everyone that your opinion is compromised. Good sir. Your opinion is compromised. And this is just proof. And it will be ongoing proof. Look at oh, good Lord.
Yes, the infamous Disney Acolyte shill photo. I'm sure many of you have already seen this.
Because some accounts saw this photo and just saw a list of Disney shills whose approval of the series must have been bought off with...
Yes, 100% correct. You are compromised. That's it. You're compromised. I dare you. I dare you to give a negative criticism for one of these shows and see what happens. That's it. It's just test it. Put your money where your mouth is, motherfucker.
Stickers. And having been there that day, I can tell you that was not the case.
Well, Eric, I happen to know for a fact that you got a lot more than just stickers because one of the idiots in this photo were recording when Disney Lucasfilm gave you all your...
Good Lord have mercy. We got lightsabers. We got goodie bags. How much you think that shit is worth?
I think I know.
You gotta figure that. You got to figure that shit hit eBay, dude. That shit.
I think like the lightsaber experience at Disney is at least what, like $500. So minimum that, give or take.
But I mean, you got to wonder what's special about the boxes. Are they numbered? You know, it's like, man, there's got to be. Well, I don't know. Lightsaber vibrators. That's a whole different website, Frost.
Your presence.
At least I think, or so I've heard.
Just a couple of things for everyone, so please feel free to grab one. We also have the first ever lightsabers from the Acolyte.
The first ever lightsabers from the Acolyte. So these early access, baby. Oh dear.
Wow, must have been an awful lot of stickers in those gift bags and no $1,000 gift cards or anything like that.
Not to talk myself out of future invites to these types of events, because I will always say yes to them. It's always such a great opportunity.
There's an Acolyte panel that we're on with some other people, and I'm like, if Manny shows up to that, I will faint.
Damn. How you feeling there, buddy? It's okay.
That's his wife, right?
I'm going to assume so. I mean, they're doing the content together.
I mean, there's a certain word for that type of content. Begins with a C and ends with a G, I think. Or is it begins with a C and ends with a D? It depends on the how you want to pronounce it.
Sorry. I saw Siani's post and then Steve's response, and like, oh, you're talking about the soda. Okay. It's okay, Siani.
Me too. Hold me with those arms.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Smash the like button if you think this is a fake marriage.
Do it.
I'm super upset that there isn't going to be a second season of
Don't worry, we are too, but for the wrong reasons.
Acolyte. I had some ups and downs with the show itself. Like 90 to 95% loved it.
I definitely had a period of time with anger and just overall sadness.
Welcome to the world of the expanded universe. Okay, that Disney just shit all over, flushed down the toilet, ignored, has dug up from the grave, and decided to butcher and bastardize everything coming out of it. So, this guy again. What? Star Wars theory is so negative towards Disney and Star Wars. Oh my God. I will never understand. He didn't like the Acolytes, so he hates Star Wars. One fucking thing.
Who doesn't want to see more Darth Plagueis training Osha and Chimera or doing whatever?
People who enjoy the expanded universe and don't want to see them bastardize his character. It's Darth Plagueis in name only, just like it's fucking Thrawn in name only.
Maybe he kills Chimera, takes Osha as an apprentice. Who knows? Maybe he kills both of them and then goes get Palpatine.
These people are perfectly fine with Disney breaking canon.
Canon can be whatever you want it to be.
That is that right there, Sonny, that is what I was talking about with fan fiction writers, not directed towards you.
Disney
what that
breaking
dude said right there.
Whatever you want.
Okay, hold on. Let's hear this again. Okay. Before you continue, we need to hear this again. This is part of the anti-fan fiction thing. Not this douchebag.
With
Listen.
Disney breaking canon.
Canon can be whatever you want it to be.
That right there. That is what I was saying.
I don't want to pause on this part.
That's a big boy, isn't he?
Okay. Canon can be whatever you want it to be. It's you go ahead. I'll let you take this one.
It speaks for itself. Like I said, that is the mentality that these types of fan fiction writers have. That mentality right there. So I don't want you to think that I'm lumping you in with them. I mean, look, even if you are like them, so long as you're not trying to force non-canon onto people who care about canon and lore, then fine, fuck it, who cares? No one gives a shit. Not saying no one gives a shit about your writing, but I'm saying no one cares that you're trying to infringe upon the lore and like the canon of stuff. That's fine. Do whatever you want, but don't try and tell people what is and what is not established canon. If it's a brand new IP, you can throw head canon in there until you're proven wrong all you want. But if there's established canon and lore, that is whenever like the fan fiction writers getting into like trying to force their beliefs on other people. That's the problem that we're having with this stuff.
So what Hoshi is trying to say is just respect. Show a little respect for what's established and work from there. That's all he's saying, because that is what these people are not doing, whether it's Disney, Star Wars, whether it's these shills, and just the statement. Canon can be whatever you want. No. It's the canon's continuity. It's consistency that is exceptionally. Siani, you want to come on? Oh, Siani, you want to come on? Yes. Let's see. All righty.
Like, I don't want you to think that I'm coming after you, Siani. I'm
He's
definitely
attacking
not.
you, Siani. Go after him. Go after him.
Oh, shut the hell up.
I do. I'm gonna send you the link. Where you at? There you are. Nope, that's not you. There you are. Do. Just follow the link and come on. I can't type my thoughts. Absolutely. Come on. I just sent you the link on Discord. Remember this. Blood for the blood god. Ooh, you in trouble. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Trying to type out like someone's going back and forth, text back and forth, text back and forth. It's like, I'm just gonna call this motherfucker.
I mean, you'd be surprised how often
Hello.
Tilted does this to me all the time.
I'm loud. I'm very sorry. Oh, how are you? Can you hear us?
Well, I don't want to show my face. How do I do this?
Just turn the camera off.
Ah,
There you go.
There we go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So,
how are you doing? Good evening.
Good evening. We're getting ready to eat, so I'm making this fast.
Okay.
So when I'm writing fan fiction, there is a difference between canon and lore.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about sticking close to canon, but sometimes when you're writing a fan fiction, you're changing the story, which would be canon. Lore, on the other hand, is like how they built their magic system, or like with Star Wars, how the Jedi work. That kind of thing. That's lore. And so a lot of us are normally changing the story, which is canon.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you get those ones that go off the rails and it's like, okay, I'm not with you anymore. But now when they go to changing the lore, that's when I have a problem. Because I'm like, okay, now you're just totally breaking the system to fit what you want instead of trying to work within that system to make your story work.
I like that explanation. I like it.
So I normally don't have I normally don't have a problem with like people shitting on fan fiction because yes, I have read some very, very terrible fan fiction. I won't lie, I'm a fan fiction nut.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
Nothing
I have
wrong
come
with that.
across awful, terrible, just crap.
Do you like to do fan fiction to try and hone your craft when you're writing until you can come up with your own world building and characters and stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Or if I want to try like a different, I want to write a different way, like from different points of view or something, or try something different with a point of view, I will normally go to fan fiction just to see if I can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Or get better at it before I'm like, okay, now I'm going to turn this into a story of my own or whatever. I do have to say I do borrow a lot from what I read. So
so does every other writer on Earth throughout history. I mean, George Lucas borrowed all kinds of stuff for Star Wars, so there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, and I really try to change it to make it my own, so I'm not like, I'll be like, oh, that's a really good idea. And then I'll like kind of jot it down, and then I'll go to write my story, and I'm like, okay, I want to incorporate this, but I don't really like this part, so I'm taking this out, or, changing it, that kind of thing. So I'm not super copying, but at the same time, it gave me the idea. And so like my stuff definitely pulls from Christopher Poloni for my fantasy. I liked some of the stuff he did in his Dragons of Pern. Trying to think of what other ones. Just all different ones. My vampires mostly come from Laurel K. Hamilton. I know that's not for everybody because that does get pretty raunchy. at some points.
It's
So
wait, it's vampires. Vampires are raunchy. If you know anything, even in the World of Darkness, vampires, it was still, raunchy. Like
oh
I think I
yeah.
brought up in my Discord. It's like sexualizing vampires is like, yeah, that's just vampires. They use the
Well,
sexuality to get humans into their midst and everything to
Yep.
manipulate them and everything. So that's nothing new. I mean, go all the way with that shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got her and then but I'm also trying to write mine for like teenagers. So I don't want to
Oh.
have it be super well, okay, here's my deal.
Okay.
I love vampire books. I mean, I've got Otherworld, I've got Laurel K. Hamilton, the Vampire Hunter series, Anita Blake, Vampire Slayer, I guess, or Hunter, whatever it is.
Anne Rice?
Anne Rice. I love Anne Rice's stuff.
Yes.
But here's my thing. Anything you ever see with adult, it like immediately turns it into porn. I'm just like, yes, I'm so over reading adult fiction that just like
Look, I have a fiance who likes the smut books. I get it.
Well, no. So that's like I think what Shana's saying is you don't have to go directly into the graphical descriptions of vampire and human interaction, and I think like make it more. I would say make it more sensual. Make it more. Go
Make
down
it
to
fun
more
first.
Make it fun first. That's video games and entertainment. But go down a more romantic route. There's nothing wrong with going down that route, especially if you're trying to cater it towards more. The teen
well, I don't even like the teen stuff. Don't get me wrong. I do like quite a few authors that have wrote for teenagers or the YA stuff.
Yeah, that's
my
the word,
problem.
young adult.
My problem with that is then there's like you get kiss scenes and that's like it. And I do like some of the raunchier stuff, but I don't like it every other page.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like with Laurel K. Hamilton. That was a little bit of my critique was like, we got past into book 5, I think it was. And then it was like almost every single chapter had a scene. And I was like, what does this contribute to the story? I'm so lost at this point on where the plot is going. And I mean, she did have some plot in there, and sometimes it did like, actually help the plot out, for powers and shit. So that stuff I could understand having if it actually affects it. But when it was just, hey, I'm just gonna have the scene just to have the scene, I was like, okay, I'm kind of over this now. Like, so I get it. Like, I do want to have some of those spots, but I want them to make sense in the book, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
For a purpose. So, but yeah, I better get off because it sounds like my kids are eating without me. So
okay. Well, you have a
and I'm
wonderful
hungry. But I just wanted to get on and say all that because it was too much to type.
Oh, totally understand.
So bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks
Talk
for
to you later.
the link. See you later.
Absolutely. See you later. All righty. So better understand. I do like that idea. Having fan fiction that doesn't necessarily follow the canon, but does respect the lore. I like that. I like that mentality. I think if more fan fiction writers followed that instead of just going, the stuff we get from Tumblr and Twitter that just automatically goes into shipping and whatnot, if it makes sense, if it respects the rules of the universe, not necessarily the, all the canon and stuff. I like that. That's a cool little idea. Was that someone you know? That was Siani. That was one of my Discord members. Yes. Speaking of which, we can welcome more people to the Discord. Who's not on the Discord? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I was just letting you talk. Look, I am trying. I do try not to interrupt, whenever you're like having your explanation moments. I try. May not be much, but I do try.
There, if anybody's interested, why not? Okay, let's go. It doesn't matter if you enjoyed the Acolyte or not. The show was set up to fail from the start. Really? Really? Was it really? If it was set up to fail from the start, that's not the fault of the fans. That is the fault of the writers and Disney. Oh, hey, it was written by a woman. No, it was written by former personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein, lesbian headlamp, starring a black femme. Don't care. Featuring a diverse cast. Don't care. Like this whole statement right here. I'm moving the cursor over the fucking anyway. Only killed to watch The Acolyte. Well, it might as well been. They had a 60% drop from first episode to last episode. So yeah, fuck it.
I mean, I did watch The Acolyte, so I was here, since the beginning.
Let's keep going.
Unfortunately.
What? Yes, unfortunately. Look, I gave you an out, okay? You cannot blame me for this. You cannot blame me for this. After the first 2 episodes that released at first, no, you can't. It doesn't work that way. I said, you don't have to, okay? I'm the masochist here, not everybody. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Cancel. Whatever. Wait, canceling it just a month after it ended speaks volumes. Yes, it does speak volumes. Sawyer is correct. Canceling it after a month, because Disney hasn't really canceled shit. They just stopped talking about it. All right. This has been brought up. They just stopped talking about it. For them to come out and say, nope, there's not going to be a season 2, that means the ratings were just that bad. All right. They were just that bad.
Was that it was the first time that a lot of people really felt represented. It's like we take it for granted because we're a bunch of white dudes.
Oh, I'm sorry if you're guilty for the color of your skin, that you just happen to be born that way, you stupid fucking tit. But I'm sorry, people, like, it's this superficial shit that frustrates me. Oh, my representation. If you need, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with representation, but it's surrounded by piss poor writing and acting. Do you really want that?
I've never had an issue with feeling connected to characters that didn't look like me.
Yeah. Oh, fuck now. Superficial bullshit.
They're creating a show that got a lot of diversity and inclusion in front of and behind the camera. And
nobody gives a fuck who's behind the camera. Why don't people understand that? Okay. Why?
I don't know.
I don't care who's writing the game, or I don't care who's developing the game. I don't care who's writing the story. I just want it to be fun. I just want it to be good. That's it. I just
and as such became a target.
A target for who exactly? And I'm pretty sure all of you watching know what he's gonna say.
Yep.
Racist, sexist, homophobes, xenophobes,
racist, sexist, homophobes,
general
xenophobes. Hold. What? I'm sorry. I'm okay. No, I gotta hear this again.
Let's say
racist, sexist,
Right.
homophobes, xenophobes.
He said xenophobes. Okay.
General bad faith hate mongers who may or may not even ever watch Star Wars.
And according,
I watched it. It was shit.
To these three idiots, you are all of those things if you do not support this show. You can dislike and criticize it.
Xenophobes generally not wanting, or disliking those that don't look like you, alien, someone who's alien to you, whatever.
For reasons they and only they approve of.
Yes, the Xenos. Like it
so we're getting invaded by acid blood creatures.
Tyranids, just Tyranids.
Of course.
And whether or not you liked the Acolyte, I'm not going to argue with you. You are
But that's what you're doing here. You're arguing with everyone.
entitled to your opinion.
But you damn well better support it.
Hold on.
However, what the Acolyte represents
don't fucking care.
To not just Star Wars fans, but to our society.
What Star Wars represents, and that Disney is shitting all over what it used to represent. It just make it good. Just make it entertaining. Just try that. Try that for a change. Make the story make sense. How about that? just a little bit.
To where we want to head to as a society, which is a much more inclusive society, it is important for us to rally around it.
Even if it's the worst piece of shit you've ever seen.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Lift it up and be like, hey, we want more shows like this.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, I want shows that are entertaining. I want shows that make sense. I want shows where the continuity from one episode to the other, the storytelling, the world building is interesting. That's what I want. I want characters that their actions make sense. How about that? Can we have that?
No, we can't have that, dude. You know that.
We are not going to be stuck in the 1950s or even 80s, quite frankly.
What Star Wars project came out in the 1950s? And the 1980s, that is the original trilogy she's shitting on. I guess the toxic masculinity, white supremacist mindset George had while making these movies needs to be called out, according to this broad.
Absolutely. Oh, look, another commercial. No, what were you saying?
All right, so look, go see where it's like right above the play button where it says sponsored. You go all the way to where it says 0.04. There's a little icon right there. You click on that, and it should have an option to skip the you block it and then skip it.
White
There you go.
Look at that.
And I'm sure by now you've all seen this on social media. But
So if
these
you ever get an
Disney
ad, you
shows
can't. If you ever get an ad, you can't skip. Boom. It doesn't work on every ad, but it works on like most of them.
Follow the fucking lore. Yep. But they don't know how to do that. Yeah. No, what was he saying? Make it up a little bit.
You've all seen this on social media, but these Disney shows can't stand the fact that we are celebrating this.
Massive. Oh, God. Oh, it's Jacob. Oh, him. This tool. Oh, God. Massive day. He starts off by insulting people and then complains about people clapping back. Instantly plays the victim despite.
Oh, you mean like what that? You mean the developer for that game that's being shat on right now?
Which one? Which game? Which one are you talking about? There's a few.
The
of them
one
out
you
there
made
that are
a
being shit on.
video, the Discord, Concord, I think.
Concord, or yeah. We don't need to pay to those incompetent freaks or untalented freaks or whatever the fuck he said. And then all of a sudden, I'm locking my account. Oh, big shocker! You don't like criticism, you tit. You could just hey, here's an idea. Stop insulting your customers. Stop insulting the critics. It might go a long way. Massive day for incel YouTube channels with under 10K subscribers. This chicken fucker just hit 10K when he put this out. He had just passed 10K. Under 10K subscribers making the worst clickbait and problematic videos you've ever seen. What a dumb shit. There's much more to say, but I'll end the night with this. I doubt it. If you are celebrating the cancellation and making it your business to harass the Acolyte fans, cast, and crew, they started it. You are not a Star Wars fan. You're just a jerk. Okay. Sticks and stones, baby. What's next?
Good Lord. Can we get off of this toxic hamster wheel?
Toxic hamster wheel. What was it we
I feel
were
like
talking
they're the
about?
ones who are spinning. I feel like they're the ones who's spinning the wheel.
Oh yes, they are spinning the wheel because we most people stop talking about the shit, but they can't shut up about it. Oh my God, you toxic insult. Now remember what we were talking about earlier on in the stream about the discussions that we have about these shows and how good or how bad they were, or this version of Aquaman is better than that version of Aquaman, or this animation is better than that one. These discussions have been happening since the dawn of nerddom, and yet now suddenly they're toxic. Like, bitch, you are a fucking tourist. Yes, I'm going to use that goddamn buzzword. You are a goddamn tourist. You don't know what you're talking about. You just popped in here thinking that, oh, and yes, everyone's welcome, but you got to go with the flow. Take your punches and be able to defend your argument. Okay. Not everybody's going to agree with you. But when you turn around and start calling people names, telling them, oh, you're just toxic. Why? Because I didn't like the shit show that you like? Yeah. Well, fuck you. Whatever.
You have to agree with them. You have to agree with everything they say. Don't you know?
Fans that love a show don't even agree on why they love it, why it was good, and why it was bad. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Enough.
And we are in the same Star Wars fandom as some of these awful people.
And I just can't stand those people that have to go and attack everyone else for enjoying a thing.
You're the one calling us incels and racist and bigoted and homophobes and transphobes. So go fuck yourself. Okay? Like, what? We're supposed to just take all the insults and not clap back? You start off your post, Jacob.
They don't want you to. They don't want you to clap back. They want you to submit and agree with everything they agree with. I mean, everything they believe in. They don't want to hear your. They don't want to hear your arguments. They just want you to believe what they believe and move on, so that way they can have their way and show Disney that they're useful.
Do I need to play the clip again? I'm not gonna play.
They need to, virtue signal to everybody. They need to make sure everybody knows they're on the side of justice.
They're on the side of a failing IP. Jesus Christ.
Weeks putting up with endless, like, hateful bullying comments and
Maybe stop insulting people for not liking the trash shows that you like, and you might go a long way. Again, like, I mean, I keep saying it over and over again, but if you like it, tell us why.
Stuff.
But what's the point of going on and crapping on other people, going, ha ha, told you, second season's not gonna happen? Like, what's the point of that?
Because it's really, really funny.
It is wrong. We somehow need to figure out a way to mobilize as a community. And
You tried that, didn't you? Y'all made, like, your side made a whole video. There's more of us. There's more of us. There's more of us.
And then I had to take it down because it didn't have enough black people.
I know, but if that were the case, if there really were more of you, the Acolyte would not have gotten canceled. It wouldn't have lost over half of its audience from the first episode to the last episode. So I'm sorry. You can't mobilize because you don't believe the bullshit that you're pushing.
And spread positivity.
Good luck.
Good
you got bullied like we did. I see you. It sucks.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to explain Molly here's definition of being bullied. So she comes out and says something completely ridiculous.
People are just coming out of the woodwork to say, oh, I hate it because the writing's bad. No, you hate it because there's a lesbian.
Okay, so you say something stupid, people clap back at you, and that's bullying. No, we hated it because the writing was bad. Don't care.
No, you hate it because it was a lesbian.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. I enjoy quite a few lesbian shows. Thank you very much. At least a few minutes of them. So, no, that's wrong.
So you only last a few minutes? Is that what we're hearing?
Hey, I'm pretty good.
Going after people who are criticizing the show for legitimate reasons like the writing and saying, no, that's not valid. You're homophobic. And then when she gets called out and clowned on for saying stupid shit like this, she's being bullied. And
they play the victim. Like, you say something stupid, people clown you for it, and all of a sudden you're the victim. It's like, no, welcome to the real fucking world. And again, this is, again, I say this all, this is something that nerds do all the fucking time. I say stupid shit and I get clowned for it. I fumble over my words in my video and I get clowned for it. Okay? So, like, what?
And she's the victim.
Yep.
Endless, like, hateful bullying comments and stuff.
Like saying that you said something stupid? That's hateful. Oh my God. We need.
I'm sorry, honey. They're mobilized. They are online all the time. A lot of them are using bots to spew their hate.
Oh, wow. Pot, meat, kettle. The only bots that have been proven to be used is the ones on your side, sister. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Man, I wish we had the bots to get the revenue they think we get.
No shit, huh? Good Lord. mobilized. The closest thing to being mobilized is that we are fans. We are passionate about Star Wars. We are passionate about Star Trek. We are passionate about Doctor Who, about D&D, about the video games that we play, the TV show that we watch. And when we see something that we don't like, we vocalize it. And then other people that see the same things and go, wow, I wasn't sure if I was the only one. And we have discussions back and forth and talking about what we liked and what we didn't like, mostly what we didn't like considering the modern environment. And that's mobilization, having discussions in the public square instead of, at the game shop on the weekend. Okay. Highly organized.
What they don't know is that the reason why they've never been, a part of the whole thing is because, they were too good to go to the GameStop. To be fair, it smells. It smells bad.
Well, that's on Friday Night Magic.
Of course it is.
Joshua, it depends on what you're talking about. If I'm talking about D&D, I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop role-playing game. If it's during the discussion of, like, if Gary and Mauler are talking about it, when they're talking about House of the Dragon, they're talking about Dan and Dave. They're talking about the guys, the showrunners for House of the Dragon, not House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, that ran the season 7 and 8 into the ground. Okay, they're talking about Dan and Dave most of the time. If me and Hoshi are talking about, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons. So
yeah.
To review bomb.
To
do all these things,
and your side's not fucking mobilizing to review bomb in the opposite direction. Fuck off.
And target.
Stop acting like that's not a thing.
The creators, target the actors.
Yes, these poor actors and showrunners like Leslie Headland, right? And these disgusting people, they put this picture up of Leslie Headland and Harvey Weinstein and use it to troll her.
Dragged into this discourse was the fact that Leslie Headland is a lesbian who cast her wife Rebecca Henderson as Vernestra.
Nepotism. That's nepotism. It's not a good thing. It's not a popular thing. Nobody cares that she's a lesbian. Except that, unfortunately her name is Leslie Headland.
When we're done with this video, we should definitely, I want y'all to remember this green lady right here. And then we'll wait till we watch the video that I sent to Kilted earlier today.
Oh.
Row. Accounts hostile to Headland discovered that she used to work as an assistant at the Weinstein Company.
Yes, she worked for a piece of shit as his personal assistant and is suspected of being partially responsible for the nasty shit. Yeah. Can't imagine why anybody would have a problem with that.
He had to spread all kinds of disgusting misinformation,
Misinformation. Former personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein. That's not misinformation. It's not. It's a fact.
Connect Headland to Harvey Weinstein's crimes.
She worked as his personal assistant for 5 years, Eric, something you conveniently left out in that little rant of yours. And you're telling us right now that she knew absolutely nothing about what was going on?
I seriously doubt that.
Leslie Headland is not a Star Wars fan. She's a shitty person, and her show deserved to fail. And Acolyte shills can cry about it all they want, but they eventually will back down like they always do and take the L.
It still wasn't enough. So with that, I say the fight is done. We lost.
I'm glad you did.
Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.
Absolutely. All right.
So now you should do that thing where
Okay, hold on. I gotta like it. Okay, where did you send it to me?
Facebook.
Oh, let's see. Let me bring this up because I'm sure others have seen it. What the fuck? There you are. Teabagging is now. Oh,
oh yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's gotta be some fake bullshit, right?
Oh no, that's nothing new. Bannable offense on like somebody in a match. He teabagged his own teammate, like for real, teabagged his own teammate, and they got banned. Yes, I use Facebook. I have a Facebook. I have a Kilted Cajun has a Facebook page. Come on. Okay, pause. Hold on. Go away. Let's see. Boom. Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't fucking dox myself. Can I open this in a new fucking? Hey, it's not funny.
I mean, if you do end it up, I'll edit it out. You send me the video.
Let's see. Do. Really? Fuck you. Okay. Let's see. Volume. Present. Share screen. Boom. Boom. Okay. I'm sure some have seen it. Let's go.
I would be surprised otherwise.
Do what?
So I'd be surprised if someone hasn't seen this yet.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of loud. Turn it down a little bit. All right.
Sorry to disturb you, Master.
This is great.
We need to talk.
No talk needed. Listen, you will.
Listen.
Yes, fired you are.
What?
Cancelled, kicked out, dismissed, let go, given the axe.
What are you saying?
The boot you get, laid off,
The
forced to
boot you
resign.
get.
Tired you are.
No way.
Sacked even.
You cannot be serious. What have I done?
Stupid do I look to you? Seen everything I have. Entire Jedi team under your leadership. Dead they are.
Master, I can explain.
Matrix Jedi, Squid Game Jedi, Logan Jedi, even the Wookiee. So much Jedi.
What?
This is his fucking. It's so stupid.
Great game, Jedi. Yes, how it should have ended.
Potential. Dead.
If you would just let me explain.
Tried to hide it from me, you did. No. Done. We are. New direction. We are moving.
Oh.
Yes. Never again. Cancelled. Goodbye.
Master, I assure you.
Your floppy lightsaber. Keep that, you may.
If you just give me another chance and $180 million, I can make this.
Oh, God. How it should have ended.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh, God.
Apparently, he very much enjoyed that when I sent it to him.
It was funny. $180 million? Yes. $180 million budget. That was the first season of The Acolyte. $180 million budget. Oh, God.
Correct.
I just broke out in cold sweats. That's not good. Okay. So how are you doing?
I mean, I edited a model that I'm for my 3D stuff that someone's commissioning me to make them. So I'm doing that, and then now that I'm finished, I am just fucking around with some mods, seeing if everything still works. I haven't opened up my mod folders in a while, and just messing with shit.
Yes, Josh. We'll see you later. We'll see how it goes. My energy level just bottomed out.
Oh, this old man getting tired.
No, old man's getting sick. Like I said, dude, I just broke.
Why is everybody getting sick? My fiance is fucking sick.
Well, that's because someone comes home with the plague every other fucking day. Oh God, that's what happens when I send Lanyap to school. He comes home with cooties, and I'm just sitting there going, whew.
Well,
I don't know. I'm trying to recover for a second. Like my forehead's legitimately clammy. I think we're going to end it on that. The child incubators, yes. The fucking petri dish that comes home every day. Oh my goodness. Well, I know we were going to try and talk about The Crow. That might have to wait. Oh,
I mean, all right.
roll. Oh, hold on. That sounds delicious. Cabbage rolls. Ooh. Oh, shredded cabbage with sausage. Oh, that sounds delicious right about now. or be around people too much. No, my son comes home. He's around people all the time. I try to avoid people.
That's why we have jobs that don't really make us interact with the public.
No, unfortunately, I have to interact with people all the fucking time to get shit done. Okay. Okay, if I didn't feel like this. Okay, we're going to have to end it because I'm about to fall over. So, yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. Definitely fun. Tomorrow night.
The old man's getting sleepy.
The old man's getting sleepy. No. Anyway, sure, we'll go with that. The old man's getting sleepy. I know Friday night I'm going to try to continue my lovely little journey with Dustborn and that thing. Tomorrow night I need to find out because I don't know if Jason said he was going to be taking a break for a little while, or
yeah, he said he's taking a break for a good bit.
Okay. I have to feel better by tomorrow morning, which is why I'm just going to go. I'm going to go pass out. So well, you know what? If 540's, if we're not streaming tonight on 540 Studios tomorrow night, I might try to do some more, or I might just sleep all day. I might sleep all night. Old timer. Yeah, I got no
It might
problem.
rain tomorrow, so there's always that.
Oh. So okay. We're gonna go ahead and end it there. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.